Hey, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time it is where you are. I'm just glad that you're with me. So let's jump into this really quick. I have been doing some more Dutch doors and I did not film them, but I am going to give you guys a flip through. We're going to do a flip through together. And this is my B5 and we're just going to flip through it. Just for those who haven't seen it, I've got over 800 videos that I have posted. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Whatever you like, please check out my created playlist where everything is categorized and I made it just for you. So if you're into junk journaling, go to the journaling section. If you're into just regular journaling, creative journaling, decorative journaling, plan with me, happy mail, subscriber gifts, that would be in the journaling section. Anything that is devotionals and Bible studies and testimonies, all of that would be under faith. Faith is usually kind of mixed in with everything else because this is a faith-based channel. So you'll see and hear me talk about God and Jesus and the Father and my testimonies and different my husband called it my little sermons, whatever, me speaking with you, sharing with you. And if you're interested in ASMR, I have done that a long time ago. I really don't do that anymore, but I was thinking about doing, maybe a little dramatic reading of something spooky for kids, maybe this Halloween. I'm not sure. I don't personally celebrate Halloween, but I do love the ambiance of spooky, And let's see what else. There's also an off the cuff playlist, which is literally what it is. It's me going shopping, taking you guys with me, videos I didn't plan, videos throughout the house, me doing something throughout the house. It might be spend the day with me, whatever. It's just whatever. If I can't categorize it, it just goes under that type of stuff. And then there is like me taking trips, going to the ocean, going to sailing or cruises, things of that nature you would find under off the cuff. It's just me taking you with me to experience certain things. Usually if I'm going to a store like a journaling type store, Papercraft, like Michael's or something, more than likely I'm going to categorize that under journaling. If it's let's say I'm going to TJ Maxx or Marshall's, that would be considered like off the cuff because I don't have a special playlist for that kind of stuff, for cosmetics and handbags and all that, in that kind of thing. Now I do have a playlist for handbags, and that's literally just me filming myself cleaning out my handbag every month, a new bag. Usually every month I have a routine where I do a certain, self-care routine. That's the first Friday of every month. And I change my bags. I might change my jewelry. I might change the way I'm styling my hair or something. It's just a refresher, a reset. I have certain chores I do around the house that are the first Friday of every month. So you'll find that, that would be like off the cuff, but mostly my handbags are just like every month. So please check it out. And of course, there's wellness. I've been on Mounjaro. I've been on so many other diets and phentermine and phentermine, and some of those things are documented under wellness. And yeah, so check it out. Click like if you like any of my videos, just 1 out of 10, and you have a device at hand where it's not an inconvenience for you to click like. I would appreciate it. And all warm, loving, and kind and supportive comments are welcome. Anything critical, negative, and just ignorant, nasty, that kind of stuff would just automatically be deleted. It won't even be replied to or nothing. It'll just be deleted. So Okay, so with that being said, let's jump into this. I don't want to do too much talking, but this is a chatty channel. I'm letting you know, if you're new, this is a chatty channel. This channel is therapeutic for me. When I feel the need to connect with someone, and I just want to share a piece of myself, that's what I do. I jump on here. So you'll see seasons where I'm just rolling out videos left and right. And then you'll see seasons where it starts to kind of taper off because I'm kind of like resetting myself or refreshing myself or whatever. So anyway, let's get into this. I'm just going to flip through. I'm not going to do a whole bunch of talking. I'm just going to flip through for you guys. You will notice that sometimes my handwriting is like really sloppy, and it's because my brain is moving so fast. My thoughts are like boom, 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 and I can't write fast enough to get everything that I need to get out of my mind. Usually when you see these little boxes and things, those are like just a quick prayer or a quick gratitude, or me just pointing out the words joy, peace, love, you know. So I'm going to go through this kind of fast. And you know, I may have done a flip through of this in a previous video, and I just don't remember. So bear with me. But why didn't I finish right here? Oh, you know, that irks me. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put just to fill that space. Jesus joy. That's one of my little phrases or whatever. Jesus joy. All right, so we got here some more stuff. And then here's where I stop. So there's nothing here. I like to write in order. All of my journals have the same purpose: prayer, venting, expressing. You know, all of them are the same. So whatever mood I'm in, I just go over to my shelf and just grab whatever I feel like grabbing. I mostly decorate my journals before I write in them, but sometimes I'll just feel the need and I'll just start writing right then and there. Now these pages, as you can see, they are not completed because I like to save stuff for when I'm in a mood to start decorating, you know. So I try not to decorate every page so much because I want to leave something, you know, because I am almost at a place, almost, not quite, at a place where my journals are almost fully decorated, except for maybe a few quotes, you know, but most of them are fully decorated. I like a lot of space to write because I like to write big. So that is that. But these are not all completed. Now this is completed. That's completed. That's completed. Even though I could add more, that's completed because I need a lot of space to write. I love doing Dutch doors. I really do. But they take a lot of work. Creativity. So this book right here, you know, I love having a theme that is on every page. I mean, like, I love having it dated with the days of the week on there, and I don't know why. I really don't know why. So you've got all this makeup and all this glam, but I'm still saying the Lord is my rock. So I may love the little glammy stuff, but the Lord is still my rock, right? So we have all of these here. It's like, you know, seek God in all things, I think it is. So it's like you've got these visuals of everyday life, but at the same time, you know, you're going to find Jesus, you're going to find God in there somewhere. You are going to find God, you know, and that's what I like about the way that I decorate is I can put a whole bunch of stuff on here, but somewhere I need there to be some Jesus. So I'm just going to flip through here really quickly. I know that I have shared this with you guys before. I'm positive that I have. But like now this is not completed, you know. Now this is completed because we've got something on the top, we've got something on the bottom. This could have a little bit, but not much because I don't want to like overdo it. But let's go ahead and skip to my Dutch door because that's really what I wanted to show you. So these are the finished results or finished product. I inked the edges. I did some sticker surgery trying to get this all to kind of match and fit in. So here's the first little door. And we've got some writing there that we can do. We can put some gratitudes or some, just a quote or Jesus joy, you know, whatever we want to put there. And then we have a place to write here. And then we have this place right here. And then there's that. And then all of this to write on. I love inking the edges of all of my pages of my journal, but I don't, because it does warp the page, but I do. I love inking every single page, but I just don't do that. All right, so we have this. And is this upside down? My goodness, y'all. Okay. I can still... Woo, that was close. All right. Is that upside down? What in the world? Okay, it wasn't upside down. All right, I don't have my glasses on. All right, so we've got this Dutch door. I'm liking that. Yeah, and then we have this Dutch door. And I'm liking that. And then this is the one that I did off screen, off camera. So we've got all of this winter vibe because I'm missing winter, you know. Coping statements for anxiety. I can cope with this. I am stronger than I think I am, you know. So there is a Dutch door right there. A vertical Dutch door. And then we have this. And I have these little circles here. And then we have this girl who looks so depressed, but she's checking in with herself. What do you want to accomplish today? Ponder it. So whatever I write in here will correlate with what she looks like with her face. And then we've got some words right here. So that is that Dutch door. And then we have this one, which is check in with yourself. And then I use this stamp because I need to use my stamps. So we've got this outdoor scene, and then over here we've got this indoor scene where we have things layering and overlapping one another. I like that overlapping look. The kitty cat by the fireplace, that reminds me of my baby girl who has passed on. And so we have another Dutch door right there. And yeah, I inked the edges. So now we have another winter vibe that's going on right here. And I'm loving all of this. And we've just got layers and layers. Instead of using like washi tape or scrapbook paper, I just went ahead and just used the, I guess you call it icons. Look at that, snow-capped mountains. And then on here, we have this ice skater scene. And I'm really not finished with this. I need to put some boxes and some quotes. Quote here, a quote here, a box here, a box there. But I had to say, look, I'm going to call it a night. I've done all of this in one night. And then that's where I stopped. So I did all of this in one night. So Jazz, if you're listening, if you're watching, you said, remember you talked about in your video about having a day where you just do nothing but crafting all day, or at least 4 hours. I did this for 4 hours. I've been working on this for 4 hours, thinking, filming, contemplating. You guys are going to see these videos individually, you know, separately, but this was all filmed in the same night. It's just uploaded different days. So I'm liking this, you know, I'm liking this. And so this one, I didn't want to color it in. I just left this one blank. This one, I gave it circles. This one, I left blank. This one, I did lines. And this one, you see what I'm saying? So I just don't want everything to be the same. I want everything to be kind of different. And I still have a few more pages left to do some more Dutch doors. So that is it. And this baby is chunky, but balanced chunky. Like, I make sure that when I decorate, that I have an even amount of stickers. So that way the book isn't bulging, warped like, you know. So there's this, so that way when it closes, you've got that same even feel to it. But this book is not done. It's close to done, but it's not done. I've got some more pages that I want to ink, and I also do want to make some more Dutch doors back here. There's not going to be any Dutch doors in the front because I've already, you know, did what I'm going to do with these. So yeah, but the back is just going to have a little section of Dutch doors, and I think it looks really artsy, you know, and stuff. And this right here is just me taking really thick washi tape and folding it over. That's all. And I just like how that looks. It gives the book a little pizzazz, you know, when the edges are decorated in some form or another. All right, y'all. So I love this book. I love the size of this book. This came from Amazon. It is a B5, and it is dot grid. And you know what? I said I was not going to get another one, but I promise you that if I see a good price, if I see a sale, I will get another one. It's as simple as that. I'm not just going to lie to you. And I actually have one out in the living room, y'all. Out on the desk in the living room. You want to see it? Come on. Hold on. Look at that, y'all. That sun. Oh, my Lord. Look at that. Look at that sun. See, this is when you come out and you sit on the deck and you just talk to Jesus and you exhale. But it's going to be hot today, like in the 80s. And, you know, right now would be the time to go do it. But, all right, come on. Let's just close these shades, these curtains, and let's just come on over here. And, oh, let me turn this back on. Whoops. All right. Where is it? Right up here. I bought this one by mistake. I shouldn't have bought this one. So let me, all right, I'll pull this down. I'll put that back up. All right, so here is the same book that we just saw. Look at the paper, how thick it is. It's thick to the point where, you know what? I can do another, I can use this for a lot of Dutch doors. So you know what? We're going to forget about this and we're going to take this book. But it's just a copy of what I already have. You know, But you know what? It's a different color, same tree of life. And I think I'm going to take a brush and see if I can write tree. No, maybe tree of, nope, it's not going to work. But I wanted to have tree of life. But we're not going to do that. But I'm so glad, because once I puff this baby up, she's going to be fat. So on that note, we got something to look forward to. You and I are going to use this book as our artsy creative journal, where it's artsy, more artsy than my other one. So give me some time. We got something to look forward to. And God willing, I am going to see you in the next video. Bye. All right, y'all. So we got a journal that we need to do some stuff with. And I need to do this. All right, so I have this thing right here that is supposed to go on here. And I'm thinking that I could get rid of this one right here and just use this plastic one. But remember how this got clogged? So I'm trying to figure out a way to unclog it. And I'm hoping that that will work. I did wash it out, by the way. And so we're going to put another pen in it. I've got a ton of these pens. And so that is a project. So I put a pen and a refill in here. So now, why don't you help me? Let's do this together. All right. All right, there we go. So this, I love this. It's so velvety. Like, I love the feel of it. So we are going to look in here and see if we can find a charm that would look, oh, this would really look good on that. But these are charms. I mean, these are not charms. These are literally, and there's a video, guys. If you're interested in all of my keychains and all of my charms, there is a journaling video, I think, that says journaling, and it's for keychains and charms. What do you nah, it's too big and bulky. These are better for handbags. Let us, all right, hold on. All right, so we can make something and put it on here, or we can just look through here, because I don't think that there's anything in here that we could use. This is my LL Bean pouch. Oh, there's something in the pouch. Hold on. There might be something in here that we can use. Oh, these are the rings. Okay. Never mind. Alright, so let's see. Zipper pulls. Cat bell zipper pulls. What do you think about that? I think that would be cute. Okay, this one would be cute because it's blue. Let's see. How about them two? I don't need a lot or a big one, you know, but I think those are cute. Look at my little kitty cat. Oh, she's so cute. Oh, oh, sweetie. Look at that. I didn't even know I had that on there. Oh. All right. Let's put them three together. Oh. So yeah, if you're interested in any of all of these, please check out the journaling video and just scroll down and see if you can find it. So I'm going to attach these on here and then we'll take a final look. Okay, there it is. I think this is cute. Let's see, did I put it on there right? Yeah, so there we go. And this one is ready to be decorated. All right, y'all. That's it. Thanks so much for being here. God bless you. And now I'm leaving for real. Okay, bye.